This daily market update has been brought to you by Daily Wealth Report. Trading involves risk of loss and may not be suitable for you. Past performance is no guarantee or reliable indication of future results. All advice and education content is of the nature of general information only and must not in any way be construed or relied upon as legal, financial, or personal advice. Good morning, traders and investors. It is Monday, the 4th of June, and we've seen the markets falling heavily in the US on Friday. The European markets had been down as well, but the US markets are now leading the Australian markets and the Asian markets for a pretty heavy fall for the start of the week. We have up on screen here the FTSE 100. We can see a downwards day. It was down 60 points or 1.14%, and that's a continuation of the overall trend. And on the short term, just the last few sessions, the next downwards leg, it's about to test some new long-term lows. German DAX was also down. It was down 214 points or 3.4%. We can see that's a clear break of recent lows and a strong downwards movement. And as we look at the French CAC 40, it was down 66 points or 2.2%, and again breaking into new lows. As we look at the US markets, the Dow Jones, a strong downwards break through the lows of mid-May and a continuation of the overall trend. The Dow was down 274 points or 2.2%. The S&P 500 was down 32 points or 2.46%, and the Nasdaq was down 79 points or 2.8%, all showing very similar chart patterns. Subsequently, the volatility index, or the VIX, skyrocketed, breaking into new medium-term highs. It was up $2.60 or 10.8%. So we should expect the VIX to continue rallying as we've been discussing over the last few weeks. Looking closer to home, the ASX 200 on Friday was holding quite well on its support base, or mild support base, of around 40.25. The ASX 200 was actually down only 13 points on Friday, closing at 4,063. But the SPI futures are pointing to a much lower open due to the overseas activity on Friday. The SPI futures are down around about 57 points. We can see that with a solid red candle there on the right, and it is pushing for new lows. Now, with Dow futures actually down a further 80 odd points, we could be seeing the ASX 200 falling even further than 57 odd points. So we need to be very cautious with today's activity. Well, there's going to be a fair bit of carnage on the markets today, so I think everyone needs to take care. If you have any questions, please call your advisor, discuss it with them. There are strategies you can adopt, although we need to see what these markets are doing now. You may be a little bit too late getting into protection strategies, but there may still be some opportunity in the coming sessions. And that's our wrap up for Monday the 4th of June. We look forward to giving you an update again tomorrow, and we'll see how the markets transpire.